Chapter 1. The Strangest and Funniest Ways. People celebrate New Year around the world. Around the world, New Year's Eve is supposed to be about hope, new beginnings, and pretending we will change our bad habits. But depending on the country, welcoming the new year can look more like a comedy show than a calm celebration. Some traditions are so strange that if you tried them without context, people would think you lost a bet. Let us begin in Spain, where New Year's Eve turns into a national chewing competition. At midnight, people must eat 12 grapes, one for each bell chime of the clock. Each grape represents good luck for 1 month of the year. In theory, this sounds simple. In reality, the bells ring fast. Panic sets in. Cheeks fill like chipmunk storage units, and families watch each other silently struggle to survive. Every year, someone chokes, someone laughs, and someone swears that next year they will buy smaller grapes. It is tradition, stress, and dinner all at the same time. Now we move to Denmark, where friendship is measured by how much broken porcelain you have outside your door. Danes spend the entire year saving old plates, just so they can throw them against the doors of friends and relatives on New Year's Eve. Waking up to nothing means you might want to reflect on your personality during the past year. And from Scotland, things become surprisingly serious. The tradition is called first footing, and it is all about who enters your house first after midnight. This person determines your luck for the entire year. The ideal first footer must be a tall, dark-haired man carrying gifts like coal, bread, or whiskey. If the wrong person enters first, people genuinely worry about bad luck. Some families carefully plan this moment, making sure the correct person is waiting outside like a delivery package of good fortune. Next stop, Japan, where New Year's celebrations are peaceful but deeply symbolic. In Buddhist temples, bells are rung 108 times to cleanse people of human desires such as anger, greed, jealousy, and laziness. Each bell removes one weakness. The idea is beautiful, spiritual, and calming. However, after listening to dozens of slow bell rings in the cold, many people accidentally discover a new weakness, falling asleep while standing. In Under Brazil Lounge, New Year's Eve looks like a spiritual beach party. People wear white clothes to attract peace and good energy. At midnight, they jump over 7 ocean waves, making a wish with each jump. The challenge is not the wishes, but timing the jumps with the waves, keeping balance, and avoiding getting knocked down while holding a drink. Still, everyone tries because nothing says new beginnings like being hit by the ocean in front of strangers. Finally, we arrive in Chile, where some families celebrate New Year's Eve in cemeteries. Instead of loud parties, they bring candles, music, and food to spend the night with loved ones who have passed away. While this may sound unusual or even spooky, for them it is comforting. The belief is simple. No one should start the new year alone, not even the dead. From choking on grapes to throwing plates, planning human good luck deliveries, ringing bells, jumping waves, and visiting cemeteries, the world proves that welcoming the new year has no single rule. Every culture finds its own strange, funny, and meaningful way to say goodbye to the old year and hope the next one behaves better. And this is only the beginning.
Chapter 2. Even stranger ways the world welcomes the new year. If you thought grapes and broken plates were strange, prepare yourself. In some countries, welcoming the new year feels like participating in a reality show where the rules were written by someone with a very creative imagination. Let us begin in Italy, where people believe the best way to attract good luck is by wearing red underwear. Red symbolizes love, passion, and prosperity. On New Year's Eve, stores sell more red underwear than at any other time of the year. It does not matter if it is fancy or old, as long as it is red. The only rule is that it must be worn for the first time on New Year's Eve. Many Italians welcome the year looking perfectly dressed on the outside, while secretly feeling like walking good luck charms underneath. Next, we travel to Germany, where people predict the future using molten metal in a tradition called lead pouring. A small piece of metal is melted and poured into cold water. The shape it creates is interpreted as a symbol of what the new year will bring. A heart means love, a ship means travel, and a shape that looks like absolutely nothing means you pretend it looks positive and move on. In Estonia, New Year's Eve is all about food and courage. People eat 7, 9, or 12 meals on the last day of the year. Each meal gives them strength for the months ahead. The logic is simple. The more you eat, the stronger you become. Diets are officially canceled, chairs are pushed back, and everyone eats until they question their life choices. Now let us go to Colombia, where people truly take travel goals seriously. At midnight, many Colombians grab empty suitcases and run around the block. This tradition is believed to bring travel and adventure in the new year. Streets suddenly fill with people sprinting with luggage, hoping the universe gets the message. Neighbors do not question it. They simply wish each other safe travels. In Russia, New Year's wishes require both creativity and bravery. People write their wish on a piece of paper, burn it, pour the ashes into a glass of champagne, and drink it before midnight. The goal is to literally swallow your dream so it becomes part of you. It is magical, symbolic, and slightly alarming, but Russians take their wishes very seriously. Finally, we visit South Africa, where in some neighborhoods people throw old furniture out of windows to get rid of bad energy. Sofas, chairs, and random objects are sacrificed to welcome a fresh start. It is dramatic, loud, and definitely not recommended without strong arms and forgiving neighbors. From magical underwear and future-telling metal to marathon eating, suitcase sprints, flaming wishes, and flying furniture, the world proves once again that the new year is not just a date. It is an excuse to be hopeful, strange, and a little bit ridiculous. And believe it or not, there is still more to come. Chapter 3. New Year traditions so weird they sound fake by now. It should be clear that humans will do almost anything if they believe it brings good luck. In some countries, New Year's Eve looks less like a celebration and more like a group experiment where everyone agrees not to ask questions. Let us start in Switzerland, where some people drop a blob of ice cream on the floor and at midnight, yes, ice cream. The idea is that wasting dessert will bring abundance and prosperity in the new year. Nothing says good fortune like staring at melted ice cream on your kitchen floor while promising yourself you will clean it later. In Romania, New Year's celebrations include people dressing up as bears and dancing through the streets. This ancient tradition is meant to scare away evil spirits and welcome a strong new year. The costumes are heavy, loud, and terrifying, especially when a group of dancing bears suddenly appears outside your house. Children are unsure whether to laugh or hide, and adults just accept it as normal. Now we travel to Finland, where people also try to predict the future using molten metal, but with extreme seriousness. The metal is melted, poured into water, and the shape determines the year ahead. Everyone studies the shape closely, even when it looks like a potato. Someone always confidently announces, "This means success," and everyone nods in agreement. In Ecuador, New Year's Eve ends with the burning of life-size dolls, or called años viejos. These figures represent the bad moments of the past year. At midnight, they are set on fire to destroy negativity. Some dolls look like politicians, celebrities, or fictional villains. The flames are dramatic, the message is clear, and the neighbors definitely know something intense is happening. Next stop, Ireland, where some people bang bread against the walls of their homes. This strange ritual is meant to chase away bad luck and hunger. It may look ridiculous, but in Ireland, nothing is more serious than bread and tradition. Walls survive, bread does not. Finally, let us visit Argentina, where office workers throw shredded papers out of windows on New Year's Eve. The streets fill with white paper, turning cities into snowless blizzards. It symbolizes letting go of old documents, old work stress, and old problems. Also, it conveniently cleans out the office before the new year begins. From sacrificed ice cream and dancing bears to potato-shaped futures, burning dolls, bread attacks, and paper storms, these traditions prove one thing. When it comes to the new year, logic takes a holiday. And yet, there is still more madness waiting. Chapter 4. The most unbelievable New Year traditions on Earth. If aliens ever visit Earth on New Year's Eve, they will immediately leave. By now, it is clear that humanity welcomes the new year with chaos, hope, and a complete lack of shame. These final traditions prove that there is truly no limit to what people will do for good luck. Let us begin in Thailand, where people celebrate with massive water fights. While this tradition is more famous during Songkran, many New Year celebrations include splashing water to wash away bad luck. Streets turn into battle zones. No one is safe. Grandmothers, tourists, and delivery drivers all get soaked. The message is clear: start the year clean, whether you like it or not. In Belarus, unmarried women participate in a very serious game involving roosters. Each woman places a small pile of corn in front of her. A rooster is released, and whoever the rooster approaches first is believed to be the next to get married. It is romantic, stressful, and entirely dependent on a bird that does not care about human dreams. Now we travel to Greece, where families hang an onion outside their doors. The onion symbolizes rebirth because it can grow even when neglected. On New Year's morning, parents tap their children on the head with the onion to wake them up and bring good luck. Nothing starts the year better than being gently attacked by a vegetable. In the Philippines, people surround themselves with round objects and wear clothes with polka dots. Circles represent coins and wealth. Houses fill with round fruits, round decorations, and round food. Some people even jump at midnight to grow taller. It may not work, but hope is round too. Next, we visit Peru, where New Year's Eve can include organized fistfights and a tradition meant to settle old conflicts. Instead of carrying anger into the new year, people physically fight it out. Afterward, they hug and celebrate together. It is aggressive therapy with snacks. Finally, in Siberia, brave souls celebrate by diving into frozen lakes carrying a tree trunk. They plant it underwater as a symbol of new life. It is cold, dangerous, and absolutely insane. But for them, surviving the ritual means starting the year stronger than ever. From water battles and rooster matchmaking to onion wake-up calls, round object obsessions, friendly fistfights, and underwater tree planting. These traditions prove one thing. The new year is not just a date, it is a test of courage, creativity, and sanity. And with that, the world welcomes another year, laughing, hoping, and doing wonderfully strange things. Thanks for watching.